Good morning, everyone, and welcome to a weekly message from Jesus. Each Wednesday morning, we try to bring you channeled words from him. They are his words. I mean, there's many people doubt it, but they really are. A quick reminder, we're going to start a new show on Friday night. We're going to name it Pathways to Knowledge. We're going to begin it by channeling with Fred, our alien spirit. Much is taking place right now with disclosure, and I thought we'd start with that subject. So anyway, our Father is here, and he is ready to speak to us, so let us begin. Hello, everyone. Yes, it is very important that you learn about all of the other creations in my galaxy. I have many planets that really do sustain life. They may not sustain the life that you're used to. There are no planets that have humans on. That's a unique group that I thought I would create and see how it worked out for them. But on the other planets, you can rest assured that everyone gets along. They learned the basic rule that self-annihilation is not a really good thing. I've had many civilizations that have destroyed themselves. We have many civilizations, even here on your planet, on Earth, that have chosen to destroy themselves. So knowledge is important. Barry has brought you many, many shows and videos. He has brought you much information. Now the next step is to convert a lot of that information into knowledge. And very, very few people have true knowledge. You see, true knowledge is knowing what takes place in my world and in my heaven. True knowledge is understanding that heaven truly exists, that I truly exist, that all of the Holy Spirits that bring you messages truly exist as well. True knowledge is when you take all of that information and you combine it and you make your life better. You find true happiness, and true happiness comes from following my words. You build this foundation of faith using those facts. And once you have the foundation of faith built, very little can shake your world. You will have downturns like every other human. You have illnesses, sicknesses. You'll see family members die. You will learn grief. But with that foundation of faith, it will see you through all of these things that harm you. Many things are taking place. I talked to you many times about it. Your politicians, leaders of other countries, dictators, they're all doing things that are terrible. They're misleading you, but the good news is that I will never mislead you. I will tell you exactly what you need to do. I will tell you exactly how to live your life, and I will tell you all that you really need to know. We are bringing you many facts. I will help you convert those facts to knowledge. True knowledge, very few, as I said, have this. Many of you that are listening are on the true pathway to knowledge. You pay attention to my words, you follow what I say. And by doing this, you are on the path, the pathway of light, the pathway of knowledge, the true way to help your soul life. You see, your soul life is what is so very, very important. Your soul life lives forever. Your soul life, and when your body dies, goes to heaven, and it is judged for how you have lived your last physical life. Many of you that take time to listen are going to have wonderful judgments when you return. Many of you are going to know the true joy of advancing in my realms. Many of you are very advanced in the realms already, and that is why you do what you do. It is very difficult to obtain the higher realms because it takes many lifetimes of service. It takes you helping others. But more importantly, it means that you have not faltered in any of your human lives. We give you all a life plan and you return with it. That life plan is what contains the lessons you need to learn, contains information about the path you need to follow. You see, the catch is you don't know what that life plan is. When you're born, you have no knowledge. You have a brain, and you will use it to learn. You will be influenced how others affect your life. If others affect your life in a negative way, it will take great strength on your part to overcome it. Each individual has within them my energy, and that energy gives you the strength you need to overcome adversity. It gives you the strength to obtain knowledge. It gives you especially the strength to build a foundation of faith. Now, many will tell you that the words that you're hearing are not my true words. Many will refer to them very negatively because they don't take time to listen. I challenge anyone to find a negative message in the words that I bring to you. I only speak words that will help you live a good life, have a good judgment in heaven. Now, I will often tell you and reinforce the fact that there's no hell, and there's where information with many religions differ so much. There are many people that believe every word is true of the Gospels, of the Quran, of many of the written words. But sadly, humans have used their free will to alter the teachings. Many times teachings are altered so that they may serve the individuals that are in power at the time. Throughout the thousands of years that Christianity has existed, many people have tried to influence it towards their own beliefs. You see, it's very difficult because my words really weren't recorded accurately. Many people had memories of what I did, but time fades memories and changes it. So the best way to advance in your life is simply to listen to these modern words that I'm bringing you and not rely on words that may be historically flawed. I want you to have the truth. I bring you the truth every week, and many of you are devoted to the truth. Many of you know that love is the true answer. Many of you know not to do anything you do not want done to yourself. That is one of the keys of living a happy and good life. The spark of energy that I have within you, you can refer to it as common sense. You can refer to it as an inner strength, because it truly is all of these things. All humans have abilities far beyond their comprehension. They only know what takes place on a daily basis or a yearly basis. Humans have very few of what you refer to as years in which to live their lives and to follow the teachings of the foundation of faith that I give you. You never know when your last day is coming, and I intend to keep it like that. If you knew your time of passing, it would have a great effect on you. Many people, when they're on their deathbeds, try to do a final confession and say, "Father, please forgive me of all the sins from my long life." That is not going to happen. You see, you're responsible. Everyone is responsible for what they do in their lives. That's why I have given you free will. Free will can be the greatest gift, or it can be the greatest problem that you ever have. If you use your free will to follow my words, then all is well. But if you use your free will to do hedonistic things, to follow what you feel you would just simply like to do, to harm others. Many people use their free will and are very successful in making great sums of money for themselves. But the true test comes if you do not use it to help others. Many people just live normal lives, but everyone has time. Everyone has time to decide how they want to use it. Everyone has time to help others. Time really is your greatest asset if you stop and think about it. Time can be used to gain facts and use those facts to gain knowledge of me, of heaven, of all the things around you. I've given you a planet that has all of the items that you need to understand miracles. Everything that you see is basically a miracle. The fact that the sun warms your planet and allows growth, allows plants to grow. The fact that there is a moon that affects the tides and the movement of the water creates life for everyone. All of these things have to come together. It is not an accident. It is something that I planned for you humans because I want you to succeed. Success is very easy for humans. It's simply doing the right thing. And it is learning the lessons of those who have gone before you and are currently living on other planets as well. Coexistence, love, those are really very important words. Those are really the keys. Many of you lead others to do great things. Many of you simply help others to exist. Many of you are doing all of the things that I ask of you, and I bless you for it. Every day, I have blessings that are showered upon you. You may not even realize it. It may be very simple decisions that you make, but you are guided by that foundation of faith, that unshakable foundation that always takes you to where you need to be. When you draw away from that foundation, then you are on your own. And that is where free will comes in. Individuals that are on their own often lead terrible lives. They take drugs, they harm others, they may kill, they may steal. They may do all of the things that will create a terrible judgment when they return home. I tell you all the time of the realities of karma. If you live a good life, good things come to you. Yes, bad things come as well because that's part of being a human. But what I'm referring to is how we will lay out your life plans for future lives. If you build a great karma in this life, your future lives are going to be with life plans that give you the potential to do all of the great things that you would like to do. If you lead a bad life, you're creating bad karmas. People with great money that do not use it will know what poverty is like in their future lifetimes. Individuals that kill others at young ages will probably have lifetimes in the future where they will be killed in their prime of life. So there's so many lessons that depend upon how you live this life. I am trying to help you in every way that I can. Many of you are accepting my words and are building your lifetimes upon them. You will be rewarded. You're building great karma, and great karma will come to you in your future life plans. Many of you will choose to return again with a life plan to help others. When you came into this life, you had a life plan, and it included many of the things that you are doing. The more that you help others, the greater the karma for your future lives. Now, there are many that don't even believe in future lives. That is very sad. Many of you, or I should say all of you, have had many past lives, and those lives have laid the foundation for how you are living this life. Lessons learned in past lives do not have to be relearned. So this life that you're living, it can be very difficult because maybe you chose to have difficult lessons. Telling others of me, preaching of God, can be one of the most difficult life choices you will ever make because there are so many people that do not believe. They think that it's proper that they can approach you negatively, tell others that you're crazy. You see others when I walked the earth said that I was crazy. There were many that looked down upon me and threw stones and swore. Many even spit upon me, but I would return them with love. I had this capacity because I'm God, so I could do things that others can't do. It's a great challenge for all of you to return evil with kindness. It's very difficult. I'm telling you not to hate because hate destroys you. But I am also telling you that you should dislike others that tell that I do not exist, that lead people away from me. Because if you dislike, you will do your best to overcome what those people are doing. When you like what is taking place, sometimes it's easier just to go along with it. It's very easy to turn on these words every week and hear them. It would be very difficult if Barry was talking against me because all of you would turn away, and I would hope that you would do that. But you must learn. You must learn when you should try to help and when you shouldn't. There are so many people that are beyond help. I hate to say that. There are many people that have used their life plans and their free will to make decisions that have so ingrained them against me and my teachings that there is little that can be done for the remainder of their lives. They will know as soon as they pass on. The people that don't believe there's an afterlife come of a great shock when they close their eyes at final time, because they will truly see the grandeurs that are to come. They will see many things when they return to heaven. They will see all of the people that live great lives that are in these realms above them. And they will realize then that they should have tried a little harder, that they should have done more things to help others, that they should have taken more of their life to show love. Free will. I keep coming back to it. When you use your free will to follow my words, you are rewarded. When you use your free will to speak against me, to do evil, to hurt others, then you will not be rewarded. But you will receive karmas that will teach you that what you did is very wrong. Think about how you want to live your future lives. Many of you that are increasing in age know that your time of passing is approaching much more rapidly than it did when you were young. Never ever fear your time of passing. I will be there for all of you that are taking time to hear my words. I will be there for all of you that are dedicating your lives for helping others. But those that speak against me, I will not be there for them. There will be angels, and they will see their guides, but they should not expect to have the greatest reward that they could have, which is to be directly in the light of my love upon their day of passing. Those of you who are living the good life, speaking the good words that I give you, helping others, you will have the ultimate rewards. You will be with your family members. You will be allowed to enter realms that others cannot enter. You will be allowed to have all of the benefits of the incredible dimension that you refer to as heaven. That is what is really important in your life. What you do on a daily basis as a human, that can be good, it can be bad. Everyone makes mistakes. I do not want those of you that have made mistakes in the past to dwell upon them, because now you are following the words of faith. Now you are following the words of life. And that is so much more important than what you did in the past before you learned. You see, learning is the key. When you hear the words that I speak to you, you learn from them. Many don't. Many just keep making the same failing mistakes throughout their lives and then wonder why they're not happy, wonder why they fear death. All you have to do is live in my light. Follow the path that I speak to you. I will light that path for you. All you have to do is rely upon your foundation of faith. Those of you who are taking time to hear my words every week, you are the faithful. You are the ones that are blessed. If you do not listen to my words, it is very difficult to change. I ask that you help pass on my words. I ask it every week. Many of you do. Many of you understand truly how difficult it is. So thank you. Thank you so much for being who you are, for listening every week, for taking your time, for telling others the good words, for helping others live a good life. If you help a single person and they truly change their life, you have succeeded. Do not think you are failing, even though you do not hear the results of your words. Trust me when I tell you that many pay attention that you do not understand or do not know. So thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep using your free will to show the love to others that I speak of. I, of course, bless all of you. I spoke of this earlier. So goodbye. Check out what Barry is trying to do with his other shows. They're very important. So goodbye, and thank you so much simply for being who you are. Every week they're fantastic. I thank all of you so much for listening. I thank you so much for trying to pass on my words. I know the frustration. In reality, not nearly enough people hear his words. It's not me. It's all God. When you hear the words that I speak, they're his words, not mine. Goodbye. Hopefully I'll see you Friday night for the new show. It is going to help show you the pathway to true knowledge. Goodbye, and thank you so much for listening.